You are.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Look who it is.
Good morning, everybody.
It's Kristi Hornung. I have been waiting to get Kristi on this show. I've been very patient, and she has been just fending me off. I keep trying to get her up here, Finally.
Oh, you know me. I like to be in that little store working away.
I know that. I know that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I appreciate you taking time out to be up here. Kristi's up here, and we're going to talk about a wide variety of subjects today. We're going to talk about Carnaby Square, how it got going. We're going to talk about how she always stays in fashion, always has a tremendous selection of stuff. We're probably going to talk about VPF, you think?
Yes,
Volunteers for Progressive Fairfield
Fun
Fun Fest. You're involved in all kinds of stuff. Are you a former Citizen of the Year of Fairfield?
I am.
That's coming up.
Business of the Year.
Former Business of the Year.
Yeah.
That's coming up pretty soon. We're going to get you to squeal and tell who the new...
I don't know.
Even been?
I don't have any idea.
She does.
I did give a few... suggestions to the committee,
Good. That's all we have. Well, we're going to talk about all that with Kristi here over the course of the day. Again, you are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV over in Salem on Channel 3, here in Flora, Channel 100. Same story up toward Effingham. We're in Stone Ridge, Watson, Hartville. Thanks very much. And over in Edwards County, over in Albion and that direction. Now, we're by your house. Do you have it at your house, or did you turn it down at your house?
No, I don't have it.
Oh, that's terrible. Get out. Get out. I'm sorry. I'm just teasing.
No, I know.
I can understand. George wants his direct TV.
He wants those old westerns, and he wants, whatever.
I understand.
And Iowa State basketball.
And Iowa State basketball. Yeah, I understand that too. But we appreciate all you guys tuning in. Also on YouTube, thank you so much. What is going on around the area? See, now I've taken you off the screen, so you can go ahead and yell and get angry with me for talking about DirecTV.
No, I'm not.
What is going on today on Wednesday? Today is Wednesday, January 28th. A few community events to tell you about. Not a whole lot, but there's a little bit of stuff going on today. Piano with Mary down at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. Mary's going to be tickling the ivories at around 10 a.m. this morning, here shortly after the show runs. You can get down there. Just go down there and say hello to your friends. Also at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center today at 2 o'clock, they're going to have bingo time. Bingo. Now, you were telling me about the success of Glow Bingo.
Gosh.
When was this? I know they've done it in Flora and Salem. Mm-hmm. It was this Saturday?
Yes.
How did I not know about this?
I don't know. The Humane Society, it was a fundraiser for them, I
was out of town. I was working basketball games.
Yes, you were. But we still had a packed crowd, sold out crowd.
Did you?
Yes.
Who was the caller?
I don't know the whatever the company is that actually puts on the Glow Bingo. That's who does it.
Oh, really?
Yes, they take care of everything, and
they bring in play
glow
music
hats
and do the whole thing.
They've got.
Do you turn the lights off?
The lights are off, and we're all glowing in the dark.
Did you win?
I did not, but I had someone at my table that won twice, and she wouldn't go up there because if you win, you have to go up and do some kind of whatever the guy tells you have to do.
Like Simon says.
Yeah, so anyway, I had to ride a stick horse, and there was
to collect your money.
That's exactly right.
Well, that's how they keep people from collecting money.
That's exactly right.
Well, you know my favorite joke, right? How do you get a room full of old ladies to curse?
How's that? Oh,
shout bingo!
Bingo! That's exactly right. I will agree with that one.
So bingo and popcorn down at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center today. Also, this afternoon at 2 o'clock at Heritage Woods, actually at the same time, Marty Williamson's going to play some country music down at Heritage Woods. So that'll be a good time. He'll probably put on. We'll be picking and grinning probably from about 2 to 3 o'clock. Who knows? Also tonight. Now this is from a passed. It got canceled about 2 weeks ago because of people had the flu and stuff. But tonight is the Animals Requesting Friends meeting in downtown Fairfield. That's at the Jovaloo, and I believe they're going to talk about upcoming events, including they have their big Marty Paws trivia contest coming up at the end of February. So if you want to volunteer for Animals Requesting Friends, this is a great time to stop by there, get involved. It's at 6 o'clock tonight. I believe that's 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock at the Jovaloo, and get you something to eat and drink down there and have a nice time. Also tonight up in Effingham, it is open mic night. I'm sure our buddy Bill Poss will be up there, Bill Passalacqua. That's at the Village Wine and Gifts up there in Effingham, starting at about 7 o'clock tonight. That'll be a real nice time. This is National Corn Chip Day.
Oh my God, I'm a corn chip person.
Are you a corn chip person?
I do. I like Scoops, or I like Fritos.
Fritos?
Chili cheese Fritos.
I'm going to tell you more than you ever thought you would know about the Fritos. The corn chip, or Friotes, as the original name, is not to be confused with the tortilla chip.
Oh, okay.
Two different things.
All right.
Both are made from cornmeal. However, the tortilla chip is they're soaked in lime water solution that breaks down the hulls. That's why they're a little smoother bite as opposed to the corn chip, like the Frito and the Scoops and that kind of stuff. The two men credited with patenting and marketing the corn chip in the United States, Isidore J. Filler, often ate a tostada in San Antonio as a traveling salesman. He struck on the idea of making them in rectangles and marketing them as a chip. He patented that in 1932. But then at around the same time, Elmer Doolin, also in San Antonio, was enjoying Friotes. According to the story, he paid $100 for the recipe, experimented at home, and created the ideal chip, named them Fritos, and sold them out of his Model T Ford. Isn't that something?
That is.
The guy just basically invented something.
there.
That's the thing. Some people are involved in this trivia thing.
Oh, I know. Firsthand, I know.
Yeah.
The king of trivia right here.
Well, no,
give me some hints.
We're going to talk all about royalty later.
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, maybe. Well, maybe not. There's king of the small pond, maybe. All right, this is also National Puzzle Day today. Each year on January 29th, National Puzzle Day recognizes how exercising our brains with puzzles is just one of the many benefits, whether it's a crossword, jigsaw, trivia, word searches, brain teasers, or Sudoku.
I guess.
I don't know. Puzzles put I don't
got time to do it anyway.
My brain quit thinking about that. I'm not thinking about Sudoku. That's not maybe if my brain was actually working, it might have. But today is Puzzle Day. This in 2002, Jody Jill created National Puzzle Day as a way to share her enjoyment of puzzles, as well as a syndicated newspaper puzzle maker and professional quiz maker. She developed classroom lesson plans, especially for the observance, and popularity has grown year after year. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Not a bad deal. What's on television? What do you want to see on TV tonight? NCAA basketball. A lot of folks pay attention to this now on SEC Network. Folks occasionally have difficulty finding the SEC channel. However, you're going to want it tonight. Kentucky. That's where Kentucky is. They're not playing on one of the big networks. They're playing on SEC, and that's on channel 639. Vanderbilt at Kentucky. That's at 5:30. That's going to be followed by South Carolina at Arkansas at 7:30. Doubleheader on SEC Network. Alabama's at LSU. Number 21 LSU on ESPN2. That's channel 638. Doubleheader on Fox Sports 1 tonight. The DePaul Blue Devils will be at Seton Hall. Seton Hall is ranked number 10. That's at 5:30, and that's going to be followed by Marquette at Xavier. Big Ten doubleheader. This is the one I care about. Northwestern is at Michigan State. That is number 14, Michigan State. Doubleheader on the Big Ten, 5:30. That's Big Ten Network, channel 600. That'll be followed up by the Indiana Hoosiers at Penn State. So big night in hoops for folks who care about it around the area. And interestingly enough, CBS Sports Network, probably one of the least watched of most of the networks, on channel 628 tonight. They've got two top 10 teams. Dayton Flyers at Duquesne starting out at 6 o'clock, and that'll be followed up by San Diego State. The Aztecs taking on the New Mexico Lobos. Now, you're paying attention clearly to these because you're going to put together a bracket later in the year, right?
Oh, I usually do, yes.
Yeah. So here's the opportunity. You need to watch those games tonight.
I know.
All these really good teams.
That's where you just say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and you usually win that game.
It's perfect for you on National Puzzle Day, isn't
right.
it?
There you
go. That makes a ton of sense. Also, final things. What's going on National Hockey League, NHL, the Predators at the Washington Capitals, and a doubleheader there on NBC Sports Network, Channel 216. That first game's at 6:30. Then Tampa Bay plays the LA Kings at 9 o'clock. And finally, NBA basketball, 3 games on tap tonight. The Bulls are at Indiana playing the Pacers. That's on NBC Sports Channel 643 at 6 o'clock. And then ESPN's going to have a doubleheader. It'll be the Detroit Pistons at Brooklyn taking on the Nets at 6:30, followed by the Houston Rockets at the Portland Trail Blazers. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today, Kristi Hornung. We are going to talk about a huge and wide variety of subjects. Do please stick around. Back right after these.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Do appreciate you tuning in. I'm Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Kristi Hornung, and we are going to talk about all kinds of things.
Yeah,
Kristi, thank you again so much for being here.
Well, thanks for asking me, Bruce. I appreciate that.
You know, I've only asked you 15 times, Kristi, and when she
this
said,
is our first blind day
I know,
here.
I know. Wow, no, see, I got to tell you, I had a radio show for 4 or 5 years, as most folks know, and she was as difficult to get to come on the radio as she is to get up to come to the floor.
But you talk to me every Thursday morning.
That's
though,
exactly right.
Yeah,
I had a joy. It was a joy talking
yes.
to you. All
You
right.
learned a lot about fashion. And
You can't imagine the vast amount of knowledge that I didn't know
I
about
know.
fashion.
I was impressed sometimes at the questions you came back.
Really?
Yes. I was like, oh man, he's listening to me.
Well, of course. Of course. Kristi has, what got you? You run the Carnaby Square in Fairfield.
Yes, I do.
Owner and operator.
Yes.
You've been doing that for a couple of years now. A little time.
Oh, little time. Actually, this May it's going to be 40 years, and I really can't believe it. So,
No kidding.
40 years.
Congratulations.
I know.
That
it's
is
quite
absolute-
an effort, let me tell you. We went through the 1980s, of course, when the oil just boomed.
Well, you see, now that was the first part of the 1980s was probably pretty cool.
Yes, but then, we thought, oh my, we have hit,
Yeah.
But then, it was struggle.
Yeah.
But we made it.
Yeah.
We made it. And there's always lots of ups
What
and
made
downs.
you? Okay, now let's go in the Wayback Machine. Let's go in the Wayback
Let's
Machine.
do vintage.
A couple of weeks. What made you, as a very young woman,
Yes.
just out of high school?
Yeah, well, a little bit.
Not much. A little out of high. We're going to say she was in grade school when she started.
Yeah, right. No.
Just out of high school, what made you think about running your own store?
Well, actually,
Or had you done anything before that?
No, but my parents always had beauty salons, and
Right.
the local store that Hearts Ready to Wear that had been open for 50 years had decided that Christmas that it was going to be their last Christmas, and
I remember Hearts Ready to Wear basics.
Yes.
Barely.
yeah, it was a great
Yeah.
store. And so we just one night we were talking, and like, why don't we just continue with that tradition, and
Who ran Hearts?
John
Okay.
Couch,
Okay.
yeah. And so, it was a good move. And like I said, my parents started it with, I started it with my parents. And my mother has lots of health problems. So about 7 years into, having it together, then I just bought her out. And it's been me ever since.
Well,
so,
how about
with a
that?
good group of people that are around me.
Well, see, now that's kind of what it takes, doesn't it? You really have to have a tremendous group of people involved from the start, don't you?
Yes, you do. I had a great banker that really took care of me, when times were tough. And
Mo?
But I have,
Was it Mo? Which banker?
No, it was Wayne County Bank at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. And, and then my girls.
Who was your banker, by the way?
Charlie French.
Charlie took care of it? Nice.
Yeah, he took care of me.
That's cool. Charlie
Yeah.
Charlie was a good man. Charlie took care of a lot of folks.
He did, and he took a chance, and and then I've always been blessed with good employees, and they think Carnaby is their own, and that's what you need.
And the cool part to me in hiring folks who you nurture and nourish, and who do begin to take ownership of the company, that I think customers see that, don't they?
I think they do. I think when people come into Carnaby Square, first and foremost, they know they're going to be taken care of. If you need the help, we're going to give you that little personal service. But they know that we're going to welcome them, have fun. It's going to be a fun place to come. And, sometimes like today's gloomy. So sometimes you have to be extra sunshine to make those people feel a little bit more, upbeat. And that's what I am.
You?
Yeah, a little extra sunshine. Every morning I always pray, put sunshine in my heart today, because sometimes it's hard when you
Sure.
work every day.
Oh, absolutely.
But honestly, for the most part, I just love what I do,
Yeah.
and I'm coming to the crossroads now of what do I do, because I've been there a long time.
Well, you've been there a little while.
Yeah.
You've been
So-
no, but looking at you, folks would probably think, you're in the mid 40s. You would think that you've got.
I wish I was. That was my favorite time, 40s. But I love what I do, but it is a big job. I work every day.
Yeah.
Including Sunday afternoons.
Sure.
Plus at night you're on your Facebook. Getting all that information out to people on your Facebook page, and it takes a lot of time.
I tell you what, well, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm going to you mentioned your Facebook, and I'm going to ask you what the kind of the new challenges that you face getting the word out in 2020, in the decade of the 20s as opposed to the 1980s.
Okay.
Make sense to you?
It does.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Kristi Hornung is here from Carnaby Square in Fairfield. We're just chopping it up, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Oh man,
Good for you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have to interrupt you because we can sit here and talk.
Oh, I know.
And when I'll hit the microphone, we're occasionally, we're talking about things that are private to me and her. Actually, not that.
No, not really, but
Kristi Hornung is here.
We're pretty out there, both of us.
Yeah, if anybody wants to know something about you or me, they can find out.
That's exactly right.
Kristi Hornung is here with Carnaby Square in Fairfield as she opened that store. You said May 1980.
Mm-hmm.
What has changed? Tell me I guess everything has changed, but what do you think over the course of that 40 years has changed the most for you? Just the buying process, the advertising process?
Probably the advertising,
Really?
getting the word out there more. The next generation is on their phones all the time, and so they're not listening to a lot of radios or listening
reading a paper.
Yeah, or reading a paper, so you've got to take other avenues, and of course our Facebook page is just great. The only thing is it takes that person to get it all on there and keep it updated, keep it exciting, and but we have a good following.
So back in the day, you would probably you still spend a lot of time putting together the perfect newspaper.
Or we had flyers. We would send out on we have a database there, and we'd send it out and tell them what's going on. But now that instant is what they like, and we actually have a text message club.
Really?
And so they can sign up for that, and so the day before any kind of promotion that's going to go on, you'll get a text that says what.
So do you still send mail?
No.
Not at all?
No, not really.
No kidding?
No, not on promotion. And one thing being is it doesn't get there on time. And I don't mean that bad, but
Well, that is bad.
That is bad. But
it doesn't get there on time. That's bad.
That's right. But people tell me, "Well, I got your promotion a week after it happened," and you can't spend that kind of money.
No.
So. But anyway, that's I would say probably just the technology of the phone. Putting it right there in the people's face every night.
How much of and this may be a stupid question, and I'm trying to word it in my head so it's not stupid, but how much of an effort is it to keep up on new and changing trends, both in advertising? We're going to get to style here in a minute because she keeps up on that as well, for certain. But how big of a part of your job? Let's put it that way. How big of a part of your job is it different now than in 1985? Keeping up on new trends in advertising and new trends in how to run a business.
Bruce, honestly, the difference is everything's on the computer and everything, like I said, is more electronic. But
you used to spend time having to fill out.
That's right,
sheets,
making the ad
ledgers.
ready. Yes, that's right. And I am a media girl. I believe if you ask me. If you're having a difficult time in a business, you cannot quit your advertising.
Right.
I mean, I believe that.
Oh, absolutely.
And people will tell you, Kristi is, Fairfield sits in the middle of a lot of little places around us, and so I advertise in a lot of little papers, and not papers as much.
Right.
But I do the radio stations.
Right.
I do floors here.
Yeah.
And
I guess that's the thing. Keeping up with that is entirely different now than it was.
Well, let me tell you.
Because now you got to keep up with Facebook visits.
That's exactly right.
You've got to keep up with messages.
Yes. And I've always been the person that I work during the day. I don't really get on my phone and see what's happening much. But now I have to check it periodically because people are sending me messages, put this back. And, so that's something that's different that, I didn't do before, and at night, my husband will say, "Are you still on that phone?"
Is that
and
right?
I'll say, "I'm working."
Yeah.
I'm working.
Yeah, that's kind of they are all the technological advances are a blessing as well as a curse to an extent, aren't they?
They are.
Because you used to be able to go home and leave it maybe behind for a couple hours.
Yes. Go by and see my husband at the Elks Club, run home and just relax.
Yeah.
No, there's no relaxation anymore.
Yeah.
To stay on top, you got to be there, you got to be open, you got to put stuff out there, and that's what I'm all about.
That's cool. Well, I tell you what we're going to do next. We're going to talk about style.
Fashion.
We're going to talk fashion. We're going to talk style. We'll see what's coming up. We'll talk a little bit about what has been in the past, what's good, what's bad, and we might even discuss. She's not the gigantic expert on male fashion, but to an extent.
Oh well, no. Now we do have a few male. We've added some men's belts and.
Have you really?
Yes.
Well, I was going to ask her to critique mine, but that may be a dangerous.
Oh, ask. You're my.
That may be a dangerous ask. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. Do stick around.
Oh.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Okay. Kristi Hornung is here. Kristi with Carnaby Square down in Fairfield. What's the phone number, by the way, folks?
618-842-7318.
Folks have any questions, they can always call you down there.
Oh, yeah.
And Facebook, easy to find.
Yes.
So just Carnaby Square.
Yes, just Carnaby Square.
Mm-hmm. You also have carnabysquare.com.
Yes, we do.
All right. The reason I ask all this, we talked about 1980. What do you think? Now let's move into the clothes style.
Okay.
Have you always had your own style, you think?
Oh, definitely. Now, people will tell you when I first started, I was maybe a little conservative. I mean, it's probably hard for you to believe, but I was very shy when I first started. We'd have style shows. My mom would be out front. I was perfectly happy being in the background, helping people get ready. And so my style was not just so out there, you know. And but yes, I think everybody has their own style.
Everybody has their own personal style.
They do. And, you know, sometimes you do have to step out of that box, but sometimes it's hard to do. But, you know, that's what Carnaby does. We give you good advice. We don't expect you to take it if you're not, you know, if you don't feel comfortable. But we're just giving our advice of what we think looks better on you than...
That's pretty good. I mean, that's the thing. And you tend to hire ladies, generally only ladies, you tend to hire ladies that have a pretty similar sense of style, you think?
Oh, definitely.
And I guess that's got to be a requirement because I mean, if somebody.
Well, you got to love clothes or accessories.
Right. Or you're not going to be any good at the gig.
No, you're not. And you know, some of my girls love the clothes part of it. Some of them love all the jewelry part of it, and then it meshes so well. And you know, like I've been blessed with good girls.
Okay. Let's talk about. Let's flash now into the now. We're going
Okay.
to talk about let's talk about what's coming up in the future. What is the color for spring?
Oh, there's gonna, of course, it always starts off.
Or is it too late? Am I too late in asking about spring?
No. Going forward, I mean, now it's the blacks, the reds, and they'll pop a little bit of white because you got Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Navy's going to be good. Your teals, your aquas.
Navy.
Yeah.
Look at this.
You got navy on.
I am way ahead. I am ahead of the curve.
I call your citrus colors, your corals and all that.
Yeah.
But what we've learned is if a group comes in a couple of different colors, if my clientele is prone to go to the other side of the color wheel in fashion, I might not do what they say has been the best group because I know what my customer
Well, that's
loves.
true.
So I'm not going to put all my color in gold when it's the weakest color to sell.
Is it the weakest? Is this a weak color on me?
No, the color is not weak, but for people to buy, it's the least favorite color.
How does one, now you've been doing it for 40 years. Oops, I just said it. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
40th anniversary's coming up.
That's right.
You've been doing this for 40 years. How does one, certainly it's something of experience, but how can you take a look at somebody and think, this is going to look good on them. Or, this particular sweater may not look good on them. How does that work?
Basically, we put people in the dressing room. And what I always tell them, I said, look around, see what you like, put some stuff in the dressing room. And then once they start coming out and we kind of see, the style that would look good on them, the colors, then we just start pulling. And some people will say, I'm just getting in the dressing room, and you just pull things you think will look good on me.
Really?
And, we may come out and say, oh, no, that's not right. Oh, take it off. Or lots of times we'll say, well, that's pretty good, and then we'll weed them out, and then in the end they'll get what's the perfect look for them. Is how we've always worked it.
That is fascinating to me that you're able to do that. I know because
it's great though because it's important to know what looks good on you.
The reason I say that, the reason I say that it's fascinating to me is because I was in the building materials business
Yes.
for about 10 or 15, 20 years, so a lifetime ago. And part of my job and part of the job of everybody in that business, you got to figure out what people are going to want to, and in your business too, what people are going to want to put on their houses.
That's right.
What the kind of roofs that people are going to want. I had a terrible eye. I admit it. I admit it to anybody who would ask me. I have a terrible eye. You just tell me what. I said, just tell me what's going to sell.
That's right. What's
tell
been
me
the
what's
best
going to
seller
sell,
for you? Yeah.
and then I'll tell somebody, oh, that looks good on you, though. Something like that. How does somebody get that eye?
I don't know. I've been blessed with it, but I've been in it for 40 years too.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of return customers. So when I'm going to market, I'm thinking, oh, that's going to look good on so-and-so. That would be in their color range, blah, blah, blah. Not just one person, several people. And, like I said, I've been blessed to do it.
All right, I've got to ask you the question.
Okay.
We've talked about is there a way you mentioned color wheel? Tell me about color wheel. This is not not something that exists anymore.
In the middle 80s, my mom and I brought Color Me Beautiful to town, and we had 2 seminars, and people bought tickets. We donated the money out to something, I don't remember what.
Probably girls basketball.
Probably was, because I was a big supporter of girls basketball. Yeah. And they would had 10 people that they drew out, and you were lucky enough to go on stage, and they would actually give you a demonstration of what they thought was the best colors on you.
How's that work?
And what they do is they actually put them in front of a light like this, and they would drape over colors on the cool side and the warm side. And as I explained to you,
warm is
your browns and all that, and your cool sides, are your jewel tones and your blacks and your, And the one thing I always found out is everybody wanted to wear black. I mean, that's just what people love wearing.
The little black dress.
That's exactly right. But not everybody looks good in black.
Really?
Now, I will tell you, I'll wear black sometimes, but I don't wear it very often because I am on the warm side.
Yeah. So you drape these
They draped them across here, and you could just tell when people were on the stage that their facial lines or they just looked tired. I mean, It was amazing.
No kidding.
I mean, I still have customers that have their little packet inside their purse.
Is that
Because they
right?
would give you a pack, and then you could schedule appointments.
Yeah.
And the 10 people that won the
Yeah.
free thing, and then if you wanted to schedule appointments, then they actually did a one-on-one with you.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
And you took enough from that to be able to learn.
That's right.
So how do you know what's coming up in the future? Like I said, I asked my vendors, what's going to sell. You have your vendors doing the same thing, but you have a terrifically finite amount of room for your inventory and amount of
Yeah.
room in your budget
Yeah.
to be able to bring inventory in. How do you figure out what's coming up, what's going to look good on people?
Well, I have some really great brands, and basically when I go to market, I'll go to my first appointment, see what they have. I'll mark my page with the styles that I like, the colors I liked, and then I go to my second most favorite brand, and I see what they have. I mark theirs, and then I just kind of go through it. And Tribal is one that a lot of people like, and their line is huge. And I spend quite a bit of my inventory dollars there.
Yeah.
And my inventory dollars on Charlie B, multiples,
Right.
and that's the Slimsation brand.
All right, now hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Multiples. Mm-hmm. We've discussed this years ago, and I'm trying to remember what they are. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this.
Okay.
Let me try to remember.
Okay.
Multiples are lines of clothing that you can have, like the same blouse that you put different pants on with.
That's right.
Hey, I'm good. I am so good.
Well, years ago, they called them modulars,
Okay.
and you could mix match everything, use belts, and there's still people in town that have it in their basement that they loved it so well. And they'll say, why don't they bring that back? But the Multiples line is actually out of Dallas, and it's basically has classic looks, but trend looks, but everything's coordinated.
Oh, I see.
And a lot of the Tribal and the Charlie B and all the other ones, you put the pieces together.
Right.
And there's just women that like that coordinated look. What did that come with? That's always what their, question is.
Do you do any? I know it's a women's clothing store.
Yes, it is.
It's a for the.
But-
do you have any? Now that the mail connection is closed, have you put in any mail stuff?
Yes, we have. We carry Brighton Accessories, and actually, we're probably one of the biggest dealers in Southern
Say
Illinois.
you used to be. Yes,
we're top 5
Yeah.
in Illinois. We used to be. I don't really know where we
When's the
fall
last
right
time
now.
they haven't given you the numbers?
No, they haven't
lately,
given
huh?
me the numbers on that. But I will tell you, Slimsation pants. 1 year we sold 1,300 pair. It's a good pant, ladies. Come
That's
in.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and we got an award for that. So we do turn over our merchandise. So.
I'm trying to get you to the Butch story. Do you
Okay.
do you ever offer free advice?
I do.
All right, say now I'm in a tan coat here with khaki pants and a navy. A
Okay.
dark
Well,
blue.
let me tell you the story that happened to me.
All right.
I walked into
an establishment.
yes, and there's a fellow sitting there that I have known all my life, and he has pretty hair just like yours. And
see, that's
and I walked
sweet.
up to him and just talked to him for a while, and I said, "Can I tell you something personal?" And he looked at me, and I said, "Don't ever wear that chocolate sweater you have on." And he looked at me so shocked, and I'm like, really, I'm serious, because it makes you look tired. You should wear navy blue. Do navy, gray, or colors.
Yeah.
And so he took my advice, right?
Right.
So,
He says, Kristi, thank you so much.
Thank you for telling me I could
That's
look better.
That's almost like telling somebody they have bad breath, that takes guts,
It
but it
does.
helps the entire room.
It does. That's exactly right. Well, let me tell you, 2 or 3 weeks later, I walked in the same establishment. There he was sitting, had the chocolate sweater on, and his face when he saw me was like, "Oh crap, I have that chocolate sweater on." So it was priceless.
Okay. So now that leads me to this.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate did not look good on him.
No.
It was aging on him.
Right.
What particular? So you could tell that he's like not a.
He's a
warm.
cool. He's a cool.
What am I?
You're a cool.
We're going to get into this now.
You are a cool.
I am a
baby.
cool.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, your navy blue is excellent.
Thank you.
Now your gold is too warm.
For the time of year.
No.
This one doesn't matter.
No, with your
Really?
yes.
too warm.
It's too, no, I don't mean warm weather-wise.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying it's in the warm color
It's
wheel.
a warm category. So I need more of a
you're
gray.
on the cool. Grays, navies, burgundies, And I know you wear a lot of orange.
You know, the thing is, I've got my little last rack over there of all my jackets, and I picked this one because it was nice and bright, and I knew that you were coming. And all the rest of them are blues. And
I know, because your wife takes really good care of it.
That is correct. That is correct. Oh, well, okay, now that's good to know. So all right, we will ask, then I will ask the question that I'm scared to ask.
Okay, what is that?
I love orange. I wear orange at all times. Does it look good on me?
It's not in your color wheel,
It's
but
not
there
in my
is a
color
form of orange you probably could use. And but I think you
like
look
Texas
good.
orange or
I think
something?
orange is better on you than the gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, see, I don't have an orange jacket. I
Like
need to,
Texas orange, yeah. Huh?
Yeah, like
you don't
like
have an
a
orange
burnt
jacket, yeah.
orange. I need
but
an orange
honestly, you
jacket.
should be more in your grays, your navies, charcoals, blacks, with a nice gray shirt or a pink shirt or teal.
I love your thinking.
Oh yeah.
I love your thinking. I'm gonna.
But I will tell you that Carnaby now is carrying men's belts from Brighton,
Nice.
and wallets, money clips, and we also added the Isotoner brand over the Christmas, and we
So you got
carried the
gloves.
men's.
Nice.
And we did real well with all of it.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Here with Kristi Hornung from Carnaby Square. We're going to wrap things up here in just a minute. We might talk a little bit about the Volunteers Progressive Fairfield. Might talk a little bit more, probably talk a lot more about what's coming up. She said the 40th anniversary is coming up. I'm guessing you have plans?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a big one.
We might talk a little bit about that. Back right after these, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thank you.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV right there.
We're back.
It's Kristi Hornung. She is the owner, operator of, and the chief bottle washer at Carnaby
That's true,
Square.
too.
She takes the trash out. She does it all.
Toilet, everything, you know?
There you go. At Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. We've been talking about all kinds of things, getting her perspective on how to look good, and that that's the thing. If you get customers, look good. That looks good on you too, doesn't it?
Our biggest compliment is when they get a compliment, or. I have lots of people say, I was at the mall and people walked up to me and said, "Where'd you get that?" Or people come home to visit and they take clothes back to their office to wear or whatever. Right. Is that from that little store in Fairfield? So, I think it's because it's what looks good on them.
That's right.
And we don't carry, Bruce, we try not to carry the brands from the mall, more boutique-ish.
Yeah.
So
well, that's the thing.
You don't want to
folks can find what they want at the mall. You need to separate yourself, don't you?
Well, the mall almost has it same brands all over, and so we try to do the boutique ones that you're not going to find.
Yeah. All right. Now, tell me a little bit about. This is kind of this kind of hits close to home for me. You have you kind of keep track of folks a little bit. That's kind of what Carnaby is known for, isn't it?
Well, yes. People always say, "Well, it happened last week. A lady was trying on a jacket. She goes, I love this jacket." I said, "You already have that in your closet." She goes, "I do? Oh my gosh!" And so I said, "Yes, you wore it to the fashion show." "Oh, I got to go home and look." Well, she did have it. I have a memory of what people get.
The reason
and let me tell you,
go ahead.
I do take care of my men.
This was what I was leading you to.
My girls, men feel very comfortable about coming into our store.
See, that's the thing. A lot of men probably wouldn't be caught dead.
They're not intimidated at all. They feel very comfortable. Some we lead in places. Some like to look. The one thing I can tell you a story that happened to me that I helped a guy and I said, "What size is she?" And
I have no idea. He said.
Yeah, no. He said, "Well, I think she probably wears an extra large." Okay, so what am I gonna look at then?
That's not how he doesn't know. And God bless him. I don't either. He doesn't know that's not how you size clothes for women.
So anyway, we ended up wrapping up. Well, after Christmas, she comes back. She goes, "He told you I was an extra large, didn't he?" And I said, "Yes, it wasn't our fault." But honestly, we have young guys, young family guys, teenagers. We have old gentlemen that love coming in to see us. We take care of a lot of age ranges.
And that's the cool part is the fellows can go in there and what for a lot of times and maybe for the most part.
Well, we have wish lists.
You have wish lists.
Yes.
What's that? What are you talking about?
The girls come in and if there's something we do it at a holiday open house and then through the 1st of December, you come in, you see something you like, we put it on a wish list under your name, and
and when
they come in,
Joe Blow does finally make it in.
Men will say, "Does she have a wish list here?" And we'll look. So, she doesn't know what's in the box because he chose off of the wish list.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. But I have a guy that I personally take care of down in McLeansboro. Just love him. And before he started shopping with me, he accidentally got the same thing twice one Christmas.
Okay.
Like one Christmas and the next Christmas.
Oh no!
So when he came,
been there.
So when he came in to see us, like Valentine's Day or whatever it was, he says, "Would you do me a favor? Would you keep track of what I buy? And then that way that won't happen to me, and I'll trust you to do it." He was in this Christmas. "Okay, this is what I like. Have I done that before?" So see, we bend over backwards to make sure that woman is happy.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
If you haven't seen the inside of the store, I'm gonna now. Granted, she's not a sponsor on this show, but I'm gonna run her commercial on this show because it does kind of give you a good look what's on.
But I do sponsor your.
You do sponsor sports, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
right.
I do.
Love it, and we do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Was that enough kissing up?
Oh yeah, it was.
All right, here's what the commercial looks like. Make sure.
fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Let's get it back on that. Hit that button.
We're back
see,
on.
now I had to hit the right button.
We're back on. That's great.
But so yeah, that kind of gives folks an idea what the inside of the store looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. We keep a nice, organized, clean store.
There's some customers. Actually, that's kind of a blurry photo. I'm sorry about that. That's at the style show.
That's my niece, and that was all her little students were so excited to see her modeling at the style show.
Oh, is that right?
Which we actually did at Johnny and June's, and it was a fundraiser for the Frontier Community College Foundation.
You do a lot of fundraising, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Help.
Yeah, I did a lot for the Lady Mules. We made, really, honestly, over $40,000 in the span that.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Back when Jerry was coaching,
yes,
as well
over
as
a 10-year, span. Yes, we did.
Tell me what this is.
Okay, the table that's on there now, our Brighton gal came and took our inventory. These are retired items as of January 1st. And, it's time that you can get a good price on a Brighton or try it out and see how you like it. And
a lot of folks don't realize that you have the big selection of handbags like that, do they?
And our handbags, we're pretty high up in what we sell through Brighton in the handbags. Of course, your jewelry's your best.
Sure.
And but we do a big business in the handbags. But we don't keep anything on our racks that's retired. We just mark it all down. So it's a good time in January and July to get you a good buy on a piece of Brighton.
And the thing is, they like you say, these are retired products. But I'm looking at the one there on the right-hand side.
The turquoise?
Well, the turquoise.
Yes.
Yeah, the turquoise looks like an alligator.
Yes, it's a crock. It's called the Share, and they make it in 1,000 colors.
That is something. How can that be retired? I mean, that seems like something that lasts forever.
It is, but when they retired, it's no longer available on reorder.
Oh, I see.
So they like for you to move things out because you don't want something old on your shelf. You're ready to move forward and see what's new.
And the other cool part about these, if something goes wrong with a piece of jewelry or with a piece of handbag accoutrement, there you can always send them back, can't you?
Oh yeah, jewelry has a year guarantee on it. Of course, if it breaks, we really try hard to get it all fixed for you. Bring it into us. Now, we like it to be bought from our store,
of course.
And the handbags have a 2-year guarantee. What people really don't know is some of my customers buy one in the spring and one in the fall. When you put the other one up for spring to carry into the fall, you can have it refurbished.
Yeah.
And so we send it in. They clean it all back up and send it back boxed, and then that way you can put it in your closet and it's fresh when you.
I see now, and the cool part is that those bags are not inexpensive. Sometimes.
No, they're not. They are not.
So I mean, this is something you want to make sure you keep track of. You don't want it to get out of hand.
No.
40 years coming up this May.
Yeah.
What are we doing for the 40th anniversary?
Well, my brain. I'm focused more on Valentine's Day right now, but it will be a great celebration. It'll be a great sale.
Valentine's Day's out of the way. That's 2 weeks away.
No, Valentine's Day. That week is the week.
Is that right?
Oh yeah. What are you going to do with your present if we wrap it? Men like to come the day before or the day of. That way they can either have it on their coffee, and here's your gift, my dear. Happy Valentine's Day.
Or take it to the restaurant.
Yeah. We try to, help guys be romantic. We're doing all we can for the women
we need
out
help.
there.
I'm not gonna sit here and BS you. Yeah, we do need that.
I know, Bruce. But you do too. Take care of your woman. But we could work a little more romance in. No, I've been married
27 years. Come on, I'm doing great.
I think you work too hard. You're like me.
Yeah, that's exactly
all day
right.
and all night.
All right, so 40th anniversary's coming up. What are we going to do?
Well,
I got 45 seconds.
Okay, put it on your calendar. That 2 weeks first in May.
Because goodness knows you're not coming back. I know.
Oh, Oh, yeah, it'll be hard to get me back out. The last week of April, first week in May through Mother's Day, we always have great specials.
Yeah, you always have your anniversary specials
Yeah,
going
we do. We always give lots of door prizes away, and they'll just have to be watching my Facebook page to see what's going on. I'm not retiring, though. I will tell you that.
Do people ask you that?
Oh, yes.
Do they really?
They do.
Why?
What are we going to do when you retire? I said, well, I'm not retiring yet.
I say, why do they keep asking you that? That's not cool at all.
I think they think I need to enjoy a little bit, but I enjoy working.
Yeah.
I am my father's child.
Enjoy you, and yeah, Jim enjoyed working.
He did.
The man only worked till he was 80 years old.
That's
for crying out
exactly
loud or
right.
something like that.
That's right.
Oh, wow. Well, Kristi, again, thank you so much for coming up here.
Thank you. You know what I think of him?
What do you think of him?
The joke around Fairfield between him and I is he's the king and I'm the queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've watched royalty. However, we're not running off to Vancouver.
No, we're not. We're going to stay for that.
Hey, thanks for watching Big Talk. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Kristi. Appreciate it.
Thank you.